Raped, never report the rapes, to the police or even family members and so on. And what's interesting is that, Sue Montgomery, in her efforts to shut down this protest or otherwise keep Unitarian Universalist clergy abuse out of the news, is complicit in Unitarian Universalist cover-up and denial of such despicable crimes as pedophilia and rape. Just over 2 years ago, in December 6th of 2012, I saw Sue Montgomery in front of the Palais de Justice in Montreal. There was an event going on commemorating the shooting deaths of female students at the University of Montreal by one Marc Lapin, and basically it was a protest against violence against women, and Sue Montgomery was covering this protest. This was about 6 months after I'd been falsely accused of blasphemous libel. So since Sue was there, and since she was dealing with a very closely related subject, I went up to her and told her that the Unitarian Universalist Association was falsely accusing me of the crime of blasphemous libel in an effort to intimidate me into removing blog posts about Unitarian Universalist rapists. And I thought that as the Gazette's justice reporter, she should report this story of Unitarian Universalist attempted cover-up and denial of rape committed by Unitarian Universalists. But of course she refused to do so. So in the wake of her coming out as a champion for women who've been raped, I thought I would just let the public know that this great champion is actually complicit with, and to some degree even directly involved in, Unitarian Universalist cover-up and denial of rape. So here is the picket sign that I made, and it is talking about Sue Montgomery. And the Gazette, the local church is barely mentioned in it, because this picket sign has been and probably will be displayed in front of the Montreal Gazette as a protest against the fact that the Gazette's justice reporter, Sue Montgomery, never reported the UUA's misuse of our blasphemy law in clergy abuse, cover-up, legal bullying. So the first part of that sign says preteen children have been raped by Unitarian Universalist clergy, to say nothing of UU Sunday school teachers, etc., and then goes on to say, but the Gazette's so-called justice reporter Sue Montgomery never reported UUA misuse of blasphemy law in clergy abuse, cover-up, legal bullying. Entirely truthful statements. And guess who's had me served with a cease and desist demand letter claiming that I'm libeling her, claiming that my claims about her aren't true when they obviously are, and can be proven to be true. None other than Sue Montgomery. So the most recent legal bullying on the part of Unitarian Universalists is courtesy of none other than Gazette justice reporter Sue Montgomery herself. Which brings us back to this Unitarian bullying and bigotry suck you asterisk you picket sign slogan. And I think that is where we will end this little monologue.